from me.
Oh, leave.
So we're gonna grab on you.
Don't touch me.
They are beyond reasonable, thoroughly tiresome, and completely chaotic.
Get out of my brother's house.
Enter the realm of oblivious lawbreakers as they discover the harsh reality of their misguided choices, uncovering the consequences of an attitude that lands you in cuffs.
I tried so hard.
And this is what interrupting a traffic stop gets you.
So we're gonna grab on you.
Don't touch me.
Don't hit me.
On April 23, 2022, an officer observed a vehicle driving against traffic on a one-way street and initiated a traffic stop in La Crosse, Wisconsin, while the officer continued to confront his suspect, who was later identified as Janine Thomas. An uninvolved female approached the situation and asked what was going on. She was later identified as 24-year-old Quanah Hollenside.
You're driving against one-way traffic here. Okay. Yeah, that's fine, but do you know that this is a one-way street? You can't drive against traffic.
As an officer walked over to the driver's side of the vehicle, she aggressively stepped in between them both.
Hey, ma'am. Hey.
Don't talk to me.
I'm Sergeant Playing of the Cross Police. You weren't on the traffic stop. I'm investigating the traffic stop. Okay, ma'am?
For her license, she just gave you her license. Now, what's the problem? He was just over there. Y'all walked up on me. I was here first. I don't have to. You was just over there.
Eventually, the cops detained her for hindering the investigation of the traffic stop.
You gonna ask for who the fuck are you, a sergeant? What did you just say? You a sergeant?
You're close to my partner here, okay?
Your partner walked up to me.
So we're gonna grab on you.
Don't touch me. Stop touching me. I'm not.
While searching Quanah, she was resistive and began kicking the officers and even threatened to spit in their faces.
Stop touching me.
You're being searched. Stop kicking.
Did you
kick an officer and she resisted arrest.
Please step back. He just fucking tightened him out.
Cops smelled alcohol from the car and asked Janine to step out for some field sobriety tests, when another entitled girl with an attitude decided to show up too.
Please, ma'am.
Oh my God.
Step out of the vehicle, please.
Okay, sir.
All right, thank you. We could do it sitting down.
You already did what you did to her.
Okay.
So, no.
I'm investigating.
I have a lawyer.
The sergeant came in and gave her a stern warning and told her to back off.
If you continue to refuse, you're going to go to jail.
Get your
Am I clear?
sergeant.
I am the sergeant. Go.
Back at the police station, Janine provided a breath sample which showed that she was more than 3 times the legal limit. She was charged with operating a motor vehicle while under the influence. A Naperville police officer conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle driven by 42-year-old Christopher D. Cribbs on August 20th, 2022, for traveling 62 miles per hour in a 40-mile-per-hour zone, and a tinted license plate cover, which is illegal in Illinois.
How are we doing? You have your license and insurance, please? A couple of things. Number one, you're speeding. Number two, you have a license plate cover.
He then provided his Cook County Sheriff Correctional Officer ID and got annoyed at the officer for not speeding things up.
Here you go.
All right, come on, get the ticket on, or let me go home.
I'm irritated today.
Okay,
I'm right here at the crib. I got another crib right here.
Christopher began yelling and waving his arms out of the window in an attempt to get the officer to come up to his vehicle.
Why are you? You can't leave. What do you need to talk about?
Follow me.
No, I'm not following you.
He then suddenly took off from the traffic stop.
From 22, he decided to pull off from my traffic stop.
The officer followed him to his crib.
He claims he lives over here somewhere, and he wants me to follow him home. And 22, send me another car.
I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, and I was told you I'm trying to run.
A sergeant arrived on the scene to break the news to him.
We're going to place you under arrest for...
Christopher then planned to make a scene out of the whole situation and executed it.
I promise you. Can I get I need my phone, though. You got me handcuffed. Can I walk with you inside my house? I'm a Cook County sheriff.
Okay, you want to get your
No,
phone?
no.
Let's get your phone. Well, we're not getting your phone.
They then told him to put his head on the patrol car so that they could pat him down, but he refused, so the officers had to do it the hard way.
Put it down for me.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay, I'm not putting it down. You got all this pressure on me. That shit don't work.
Come on.
I'm a handcuffs. Oh, shit, you broke my leg.
Now, you want to do that? That's where we're going to stay.
Apparently, his leg was broken as he went down, so the officers called in the paramedics. A female officer asked him to get in the back of the car, but he lashed out at her and said some pretty harsh words.
My leg broke. My leg is broke. I can't move my leg. When I told her, the officer, she should have de-escalated the whole situation. You got me under arrest in my neighborhood.
I want to ask about your house.
You stupid Get the fuck away from me. All these motherfuckers would have been inmates, and I could have controlled them.
Christopher D. Cribbs was charged with felony counts of aggravated unlawful use of a weapon and aggravated battery to a police officer. And if you're not the sibling with an attitude, your sister will come in and wreak havoc with hers. On November 8th, 2022, police were dispatched to a residence for theft from a motor vehicle in Wausau, Wisconsin. The 911 caller had tracked the location of his backpack to a residence via Apple AirTag after it was stolen from his vehicle.
Yes, sir. Officer Austin, what's going on? So, my bag got stolen today. Military, combat bag. Okay. So, it was at this house right here. I mean, it's kind of bugged around.
The backpack had some pretty important stuff in it, which the victim told the cops about.
Except there's military documents in that I need. So, binder in there. Yeah, it's my banking information, my notes, my military documents. I need that binder. It can.
The resident was later identified as 19-year-old Mario Camacho Jr.
Mario? Okay. So, you got the backpack here, or?
Actually, don't.
They searched the garbage cans outside Mario's house and discovered several empty purses and wallets. While the officers were waiting outside the house, an uninvolved female pulled into the driveway and started questioning the officers' actions.
I just want to know what's going on because I drove by and I seen y'all searching through my brother's trash can, so I'm just wondering what's going on. You guys searching my brother's garbage can, so I am just wondering what's going on.
The female was later identified as 22-year-old Chiritisha Camacho.
Let me talk.
I actually been asking y'all to talk since I pulled up here, so yeah, go ahead, thank you. Don't go searching through my brother's garbage can for y'all don't have the right to do that. And y'all know better than that because y'all are police officers.
We have the authority
it's really
to search the garbage.
No, you don't. Not without my brother's permission, you don't. That's illegal and I can't even search my neighbor's garbage can.
Due to the AirTag ping location and marijuana odor coming from the house, officers found it reasonable to make entry and make sure there were no other residents.
All right, who else is home right now, Mario? Just you? I'm gonna have you step out.
Are you?
Have a seat for me. I'm gonna be securing the residence because the residence smells like weed and we're gonna be applying for a search.
Police department, make yourself known if you're in here, do it now.
He complied with the officers, but his sister was way too feisty to let them search the house without trouble.
Stay out here. Stay out.
I don't smell weed. My brother don't smoke weed. Y'all check the neighbor's house if y'all smell weed. Right to do that. There is no scent of weed in this house. If y'all want to come and smell, get out of my brother's house before I call mother.
And she got exactly what she had been asking for.
Y'all want to come and smell?
We're recording right now.
Does someone else want to come and smell? My brother don't smoke weed, so it don't smell like weed in here.
Stay out of the
Sir, don't grab
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay, that's fine.
After a brief search of the home, the officer discovered the stolen backpack in the bathroom and proceeded to place Mario under arrest.
At this point, I'm gonna place you under arrest for theft at this point.
There's nothing else that can happen after this.
Back in the car, Chiritisha began having a meltdown and hurled some really concerning abuses at the cops, upon which he pressed charges later.
There's no single reason why these cuffs should be on me. Can you please crack the door a little bit? I need some fresh air and I tried so hard!
Mario was charged with felony, receiving stolen property, misdemeanor counts of concealing stolen property, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Chiritisha was charged with felony threat to a law enforcement officer and misdemeanor resisting or obstructing an officer. Our next suspect showed us the importance of checking out a hotel on time and not having an attitude about it.
Let go. I've had enough. Let go.
You're
under arrest.
Brookhaven police officers were called to the Hilton Garden Hotel in Atlanta, Georgia on March 13, 2021 to remove a woman who refused to leave her hotel room after her designated checkout time. She started screaming and arguing when officers knocked on her door and informed her that she had overstayed and it was time to go.
You don't have 10 minutes.
Oh, 5 minutes?
You got about 2 minutes.
Okay.
Get your stuff and get out.
Hello?
Yes.
Sorry, I took a shower and that's why I'm naked.
Okay.
I'm getting dressed.
They've already asked you to leave, so hurry up.
I understand. That's why I'm saying.
She was taking way too much time to get all her itty-bitty shenanigans done, so the officer decided to intervene.
Let's go. Okay, it doesn't take that long to get dressed. Put some clothes on and let's go.
I'm literally doing everything.
You don't have time to do everything. Put some clothes on.
Even though it was obvious, she still went on and asked the officer what she was doing wrong.
I'm gonna tell you one more time to get your stuff and get out, or you're gonna go to jail.
For a hotel room that I paid for. That's insane, bro. What did I do? What did I do wrong?
You didn't check out on time, number one. Okay, give me your
Number
ID.
one.
Listen.
What's number two?
Her attitude escalated to a level that officers found demeaning and warned her about it.
Okay, I'll walk 6 feet behind you. Go.
All right, perfect. All right, excuse me.
You're not worried about you don't have a mask?
What? Right now, I have a mask on. It's okay.
Stop cussing.
About. Why can't I?
Because there's other people.
But she didn't take it seriously and regretted it immediately after.
I have a mask on. It's okay. I have a mask right here.
Stop cussing.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Let go.
Hold
Let go.
on.
I've had enough. Let go.
Sir! I'm sorry. Okay, excuse me. Oh my God.
Put your hands
Oh
behind
my
your
God.
back.
I'm sorry. Oh my God. Oh my
Listen,
God.
you would make this a lot easier.
The transition between her attitude before and after her arrest became quite evident.
Please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Nope.
Well, I can't.
No. Run in your mouth.
Sir,
Not my problem.
Sir, please.
Not my problem. You're not getting under arrest.
She was arrested for disorderly conduct and obstruction of law enforcement officers. While searching her purse, officers found a small amount of marijuana and therefore was also charged with possession of less than 1 ounce of marijuana.
Listen, when you get down to the jail, a female deputy is going to give you a very thorough search.
I have nothing.
Go ahead and turn, have a seat.
The following clip made me wonder how one goes from all that tough guy talk to saying my toe's cold within a couple of hours.
We're in the same
I don't give a
Lytrell.
I don't care.
Lytrell.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Lytrell.
You're not free to leave, man. You're not free to leave, dude.
I can't breathe. My toes cool. I'm cool.
An officer observed a black male whose appearance matched that of a robbery suspect. He tried to make contact with the guy to speak about the incident, but his attitude came right out.
Hey, how are you? I'm just trying to talk to him. So, hey, I would love to explain to you if you'd stop and indulge me and have.
What, bro?
Can you
No, I can't. What?
Lytrell.
Okay.
Come on now, it's not that serious.
Here's the deal.
And it didn't take long for the race card to come out.
Cause I'm black and I got a ski mask on. This is ass on my face.
That's not that. You're not free to leave, man. You're not free to leave, man.
He kept on repeating the same thing again and again until the cop got annoyed and put him under arrest.
I don't give a
Lytrell.
I don't care.
Lytrell.
Okay, I'm just trying to have a conversation with you.
I am free to leave.
You're not free to leave.
Lytrell.
You're not free to leave, man. You need to stop.
Black?
You need to
'Cause I'm
stop.
black?
No, because you matched your back. Put your hands behind your back, man.
Sir.
Get away from me. Get away from me. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. You are for obstructing. Put your hands behind your. For obstructing. Put your hands behind your back.
Even while being in handcuffs, his attitude problem did not come to a halt.
All you had to do is stop. I told you to stop. That's all that there's to it.
Shit, bro. Like just got out of school.
Taking this off. You can't have this.
I can't have this, bro.
You're under arrest. Take a seat in the car. Take a seat. You made this more difficult than it needed to be. Put your feet in the car.
Y'all, this racist. I gotta be strapped. Like I can't.
I have to. I have to. Okay.
Bro.
The officers locked him up in a cell as they awaited the on-duty detective to come in and take his statement. Right then, his inner DiCaprio decided to show up and give an Oscar-worthy performance.
Hey, we got an ambulance on their way to check you out, okay, man? You want to just have a seat? Just take deep breaths. There's an ambulance coming to check you out. You said you have anemia?
I have anemia.
You need some water?
Yes.
Okay, let me try to get some water. Do you normally keep one in your backpack? We didn't see one in there.
I keep it in my room.
Okay. There's nothing in your backpack.
I need a nebulizer.
Where's that at?
After searching his bag, it was determined that he wasn't the suspect the cops were looking for. However, he was still charged with resisting an officer and involvement in a suspicious incident.
Breathe. My toes cool. I'm cool.
All right, let's go out here and get you feeling better, okay?
Our next suspect made us wonder if she was closely related to Harry Houdini. In Central Florida, officers responded to a report of a woman who refused to leave a property despite being escorted off.
Turn behind your back. I warned you.
You know, I know it's from the phone. You resist, they gonna get you for more.
We told her to get off the property.
Multiple times.
The officer made a nice gesture out of concern for her and explained exactly why she was under arrest.
What's your address? I tried helping you multiple times. Pulling away from me very violently. Go ahead. Have a seat.
I've been sober for 17 hours.
We didn't arrest you when you were fighting. We didn't arrest you the second.
She then pulled the greatest escape artist move of all time.
I was literally, don't try to. I just want everything. You have my ID right now. Look.
What the f***, man?
Look, square.
Stop it.
Her friend came in and tried to talk some sense into her.
Stop talking. Stop fucking talking. You see to get her out of this. Stop.
After multiple warnings, hey, don't come back.
I don't know what happened.
I'm telling you, she got kicked out of
I
the
couldn't
club.
find her for literally like 20 minutes. I'm freaking out.
She got kicked out of
Okay.
At one point, she even ran from me after I told her stop.
And the conversation between those two was nothing short of being hilarious.
I love you so much. Stop fucking talking. Thank you. It was concerning me, but I need to call somebody, and I understand what you're going through. I don't know what happened.
I'm not going through anything.
I'm trying to see what's going on so I can call somebody.
She then went on to say something that left everyone in a state of shock and disbelief.
I need to let them know what's going on. Do you get what I'm saying?
Did you ask her?
That is my best friend. And I'm telling you, I'm asking a police officer. I'm my best friend.
I'm training you police officer?
As a female police officer searched her before seating her inside the car, she started putting on a drunken show for everyone.
Stop.
Stop. No.
Yep.
Stop. I swear to God, I didn't I did not put any. Stop.
They had to carry her out.
The woman faced charges for refusing to vacate the property upon the owner's request. If you think that girl was being completely unreasonable, have a look at this next one. On October 28, 2022, officers were called to an apartment party for trespassing investigation. The suspect, Taylor Williams, was confronted by the cops, and she did everything she could to make their work difficult.
I'm the one that's involved. They're trying to kick us out because we got an altercation there last time.
I got more officers coming.
We were already in there. Then the guy who owns it said security told you to get out.
He attempted to deflect all the allegations against her by claiming that the person who called the cops was just being racist.
Called me out. They didn't call my other friend out, and she's Hispanic, and they only called me out, and I had a problem with that. I touched his phone because I said I want to talk to police too, but they let her go back in. Because I'm black and she's not.
And when that didn't seem to work, she blamed them for doing illegal activities inside the apartment.
Ain't coke illegal, sir?
Coke is illegal, that is correct.
Okay, and that's what they doing in there.
Okay. Unfortunately, I can't go in there without a warrant.
Get a warrant.
I can't go in there without a warrant.
Get one. I'm done talking. I told you what happened.
Yeah, so
I don't need to keep repeating myself. That fight happened a month ago.
A month ago?
Damn near.
There was no fight that happened tonight?
No.
The reporter was called upon the scene to narrate exactly why he called the cops.
Both of them were involved, plus another few.
Gotcha.
So there was a fight a few weeks ago. They were involved. Me and one of the other residents here recognized them.
Well, why didn't you say that when we walked in? He's drunk and he called me a bitch.
So here's the
thing. He tried to put hands on me, so you need to arrest him.
Officers tried really hard to reason with her, but she wasn't the rational kind and forced the officers to do this.
But at the same time, they said that she was here first, and they kept letting her in and out. This and I'm gonna tell. Okay, arrest me then. Get out! Let me leave!
Stop.
You did this to yourself. Come on now.
Oh no, I did it to myself.
As she was taken to the cop car, she wasn't frustrated because she was arrested, but rather because her friend wasn't.
I don't know, because why is she arrested? Don't worry about it, because y'all racist. Why is she arrested? She's still on the property. She was involved in the fight. So arrest her too.
Are these yours?
No, arrest her too, because she was in it too.
Taylor Williams was charged with 2 counts of aggravated battery to a police officer. And this is what happens when you commit an offense and try to cover it up by being difficult. A traffic stop was conducted by the officers of the Aurora Police Department, Colorado, on 31st of May, 2022, as both the driver and the passenger were not wearing seatbelts.
Hello, how you doing? My name is Officer Martin with the Aurora Police Department. The reason I stopped is you're not wearing a seatbelt. Can I have your guys' driver's license and your insurance cards? Wearing a seatbelt.
I don't care about that.
Soon after, things really began heating up. The passenger even tried to convince his buddy to not cooperate with the police.
Don't roll your window down.
No, you can go to this side.
Nope, I'm gonna stand on this side.
Don't
Traffic stop.
don't do all this. No.
Yeah,
no.
it's my traffic
Guess
stop.
what? What's going on in the world?
Okay.
I know my rights. Don't be afraid,
Yeah,
bro.
if that
I know
next
my
unit
rights.
comes in here, are you gonna give me your driver's license?
I'm not driving.
He pulled out his phone to record the whole incident like a true Karen and was surprisingly shocked when the officers told him what was about to happen.
Why do you need spike strips?
Because you're under arrest.
I'm under arrest.
Yep.
Look at what they're doing.
The arrest began, and so did the endless abuse.
Hey, man,
I got you.
Hey, why y'all? Hey,
I
don't
got you.
manhandle me. I don't give a You don't need to hold me like that. This little because you mother. That's why. Because you're a bunch of pigs for a seatbelt ticket.
Cops checked his pockets for dangerous objects, while he constantly kept his attitude up.
Traffic
stop though.
Okay. Oh, you're a bitch.
Is there anything in your
Fuck
pocket?
out of my face. This is traffic citation. I'm not going to relax when I'm being mishandled.
Handle.
Both of you motherfuckers. This is mishandling me. You mishandling me.
the reason
and I'm going to have y'all. You don't have permission to search me.
You're under arrest. Incident to arrest.
They tried to calm him down, but that made him even more aggressive.
And you don't hear it good enough. You're a Make sure you know it. That's what the you really are. That's why you got me for a seatbelt ticket. You
He was placed under arrest for failure to identify himself.
Sounds good. Have a better day now.